Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And as Porter, I want to point something out to you that I noticed in the last couple of days. You see how dim that light is right there? Doesn't cast a whole lot of light on the ground. We get this light over here. You can barely see the sign in front of it. Now, Blue Hill Ave, we're right at Woodbine Street. Blue Hill Ave and Woodbine. You can barely make out the sign. You can see, they just started changing these lights last couple of days. So I'm going to show you. Maybe it's because they put these signs up, a black woman in the city or the state. But you could barely see the signs because these lights are so dark. I'll walk up further up where you can see where they did a little changeover. Now these lights have only two rows of LEDs. I don't know if you can make that out. Maybe you can on that one. I don't know if the eyes can pick that up on the camera. There's 2 rows of LEDs up there, but the other ones have 4 and they're brighter. But maybe it's not showing, but you see the difference when I get down there. See how dark this area looks? As I walk another block and a half, you see the transition. And they weren't always like this. They just started doing this since they put these signs up on the poles. This one's still kind of dark, not as bright as it could be or should be. That across the street you could barely make it out unless I zoom in on it. You see the difference. I probably don't have to even point it out to you. You probably notice it right away, but and when you get over here, see the street looks a little, even though it's still a yellow light, it seems a lot brighter than the ones down there. You actually can see the whole street with no shadows, or very little shadows, I should say. Now this compared to down that way. This whole area looks a lot brighter. If you came down here like a couple of months ago, it wouldn't even look nothing like this. Almost look like it's close to daylight. Now the question is, why couldn't they have done this in the first place, rather than give us the cheap lights, then change them over to the brighter lights? It's probably just a matter of just changing the head, or adding a new the guts on the inside, so that they could probably keep the same head and just change the inserts. So you get to see how much brighter it is. You actually can see the cars and make out all the details. sure how far they go up. Maybe they go all the way up to Grove Hall. We'll find out. We'll take a peek around the corner and see how far it goes up. If you look at these heads, it's a different... So the cameras can't see it, but your eyes can see it. Maybe the camera could see it. There's a different pattern of LEDs up there. I want to say it's like 6 rows of LEDs up in there rather than just 2. You can always do a FOIA request to the Public Works Department. They should be transparent enough to tell you how many lumens is this one, how many lumens is the other one. If not, then they're not being... This thing been dumping water out for the last couple of days. Not too sure what they got going on in there, but they've been dumping a lot of water onto the city street. Not too sure what they have. As long as they fix it before the winter time, because that wouldn't be too good. As you can see how bright, it doesn't even look like it's part of Roxbury. But the typical mattresses that lay on the side of the streets. The city of Boston, for some reason, they stopped taking mattresses because I guess they clog up the landfill. So people just tend to dump them everywhere. You see a lot more of that around the city too, because people just, they're not going to pay to get rid of them. Just throw them on the side of the road and keep it going. This is probably the brightest you ever seen Blue Hill Ave in a long time. I think I did a video last year how dark the roads were. I wonder how much extra money the city had to put into their budget or take out of their budget to replace the lights that were already replaced. You definitely can see the difference for sure. It's almost like comparing this to... You can see the difference, but there's a difference, yeah. I wonder if the drivers can, they should be able to tell the difference. So the good thing about this is that when you approach the intersection of somebody with dark clothing on, it doesn't look like a small little silhouette in the middle of the road. You can at least actually see a human being crossing the street. Because before, if you drove down here and someone crossed the street, you could barely make out whether it was a person or a shadow in the middle of the road. And you couldn't make out the roadway too well either. But it's a lot more visible now. Hopefully they keep it this way and do the rest of the city the same way. Alright guys, I'm headed up out of here. I'm over here at Blue Hill Ave in Quincy. But just want to show you You can see how dark that area is over there. That's going Quincy towards Warren. Matter of fact, I'll probably walk up there so you can see there. You might be able to see the difference. I think you can see how not so bright this area is. How they got like some shadows in the middle of the road. Definitely can see the difference right here. You see how this is like a dark spot. Then it gets a little brighter on that way. So it's definitely like a dark spot right here. Without the headlights from the cars, it'd be like almost pretty dark. Definitely can see the difference. I'll walk down a little bit further so you get a little bit more idea what I'm talking about. You need some asphalt or plowing. Plow King does a little bit of both. Alright guys, I think you guys got the picture. Another dock section coming up. Show you that section before I head up out of here.
You don't want to pull Charlie, huh? Oh yeah. You can take a right by 1758 combat apartment number 3. Oh shit.
Definitely is a difference for sure. Alright guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one.